Scarpins Avenue.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Sklarbro Country, the virus edition, aka the Panty Pods.
AKA two mics. We're just trying to get it right.
AKA two dudes, no bad attitudes. AKA two Jews, no Rod Carews.
There you go. We're
He
here.
would have been the third Jew, but
but
that's it.
He's not here. So let's just jump into this, and we're going to give you a warning in this episode. Beware of relationships that start at destination weddings.
Yeah,
You're in an altered state, right?
The conditions are ripe for love.
It's
in
like
a way.
it's an overhyped, over-romanticized affair.
Everyone's dressed up. You can't see the other person's clothes.
You're on vacation. It's
Yeah.
vacation you. Your
Dude,
flaws are hidden.
vacation you hides all the sort of flaws
And
that
think
people
about
have.
a wedding. People are like longing for connection. You're willing to overlook some of the things you wouldn't maybe overlook
Because of your desire to connect.
like your desire really is greater than your desire to be reasonable.
That's right.
That's
That's right.
what happens.
Because when you're on vacation, you put reasonability aside.
right. So in a way, the pandemic is kind of like a long destination wedding.
It
right?
is. We are stuck here in this spot.
It's a destination wedding that no one wanted to go to. Mm-hmm.
It's really expensive.
It's been here for way too long. It's caused a lot of people to lose their jobs and some people to lose their lives. It's
Yeah.
a bad destination wedding.
People are making bad decisions during this time.
But in some ways, it's like a destination wedding in that we're all social creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
And having had that social element of our lives, where
It
we
is
connect
so
with
hard
taken
for
away,
us, man. I miss it so much.
right? And I can't even imagine being single in this time.
You're just
And
craving connection. That's what I would assume it would
so
be.
you'll latch onto anything, a look, a gesture, and just decide that's it.
That's-
That's my person. That's the reason why I am out in this world looking for someone. They know that thing, and look, until some sobering light can be shined on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, leave it to the Scottish, to hit us with a story that I think could even actually appear in a sequel to Love Actually.
I would call it actually love.
Until it unravels. Let's get into it. Dale McLaughlin.
Oh, Dale McLaughlin.
28 was jailed for breaking COVID rules on the Isle of Man.
The Isle of
when
Man.
he spent nearly 5 hours crossing the choppy waters from North Ayrshire in Scotland to spend time with Jessica Radcliffe, 30.
He went to jail for you, girl.
He crossed choppy waters for you, girl.
He broke COVID rules for you, girl.
You gotta hold on to that man, girl, said her best friend, who's never been in a long relationship with anyone before.
That's right. She's right.
Said her friend who was in a loveless marriage. I mean, that's who's encouraging you, right?
These are the
These
voices.
are the people
These
who
are people
are
on
the
either
loudest
shoulder.
voices and like, get this man, hold on to that
Hold on to that man.
You got to grab him. All the people who aren't having those things in their lives, they're like, you need it. He had never driven a jet ski before.
Well, that's a great plan.
and can't swim.
What?
But still
What?
carried out the trip, desperate to see his lady.
Stop. Okay.
Now, wait. Before we make a huge deal out of not driving a jet ski before, it might be the easiest thing ever to operate.
It's like a
jet ski,
moped that you don't really have to balance.
right? Our kids could learn how to do it in like 5 seconds. Am I right?
Let's take that out of it, okay?
The fact that he doesn't know how to swim, that's problematic.
Yeah, that actually should be a red flag when thinking about this guy as a mate.
Everyone needs to know how to swim. I believe that. Everyone can do it. It's essential. It's weird that he can't do it.
If you don't know what it's like to be an adult and not swim, our mom can't swim.
And she's terrified of the water.
She's
and
terrified.
That's a huge, like that puts an imposition and it blocks a lot of activities.
We
from
went
her
on
life.
a tubing trip with mom down the Merrimack
She
River.
must have been terrified.
Terrified the entire time.
Also, it's kind of irresponsible that he's taken this cross-water trip and he can't swim.
That's right.
But his friends have told the Mirror that the couple have split up more than 3 months after Dale made the perilous 27-mile jet ski trip. Okay, that's a long time to be on a jet ski.
It is. You knew. I bet the jet ski ride probably felt longer than the relationship.
Well, I knew it couldn't last.
Right.
I want to do, and I'm serious about this, I want to do like a Noah Baumbach style movie that takes place 3 months after a romantic comedy.
Just weird fights.
Everything that made sense before in the moment suddenly coming to light, not making
An
sense.
awkward and difficult breakup.
Come on.
That'd
Should
be
we
amazing.
make that movie?
Yes. It's like the anti-romantic comedy.
Right. 100%.
Romantic.
I mean, I know,
a romantic comedy.
which I know they might say the breakup was that, and maybe I hadn't seen it, so maybe that's what it is. Okay. The dad of two who works as a roofer failed in his bid to get residency status on the island and was sent packing back to his hometown of Irvine. Well, now that that we know he's a dad of two, that makes his decision to try to jet ski across 27 miles of water
choppy water
when you can't swim. That makes that seem even more irresponsible, doesn't it?
That's right.
Meanwhile, the mom of two, Jessica, has reportedly deleted photos of the lovesick adventurer. They called him the jet ski Romeo in England.
That's got to feel good for him. This to me is like a combination of both Gilligan's Island and the Brady Bunch.
Right?
Right?
Before social media, though, people just, they just threw away pictures of people.
Yeah, throw stuff away.
Yeah, just put it in a drawer. You just
in the trash.
Throw it down. But on social media, everyone is now super aware that this person who used to be in all your photos is now no longer in any of your photos.
Including the guy who jet skied across the water for your ass.
A frozen lake for you, basically. Their reported breakup, like now they have a reported breakup.
No one should be reporting on this.
Comes after Jessica was charged with an attack on another woman on the island.
So she was worth jet skiing across.
She's a quality person.
She was worth risking your life and leaving your children orphans.
So I went down the rabbit hole of this story, and it's more of a rat hole than a rabbit hole.
It's a rat hole.
She apparently had beef with this woman, and she and a friend drove over to this other woman's house to kick her ass
and break her cell phone.
And this is the lady you're jet skiing across like almost a frozen lake to be with.
And you can't swim.
She's drowning in her own bad decisions, and you're risking your own drowning.
That's right.
The pair have reportedly changed their tune from December when they appeared to be head over heels in love. Yeah, because they're learning exactly who the other person is at this point. It's not just a concept.
Yeah.
They're an actual person.
It's an actual person who made bad decisions.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back on the other side of this break,
we'll talk more about Dale's journey. His real journey. He's journeying across the lake and his journey in life. Oh, Dale.
Oh, Dale.
Oh, Dale. We'll be right back. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the show. May 22nd, Saturday night, live Dumb People Town. Go to nowherecomedyclub.com, get your tickets, or danielvankirk.com, get your tickets. We got the Doughboys, one of the best podcasts out there. We did it. These guys are, Nick and Mitch are so fun. Great writers, great performers. They come out of the UCB world. They're amazing. And then we've got Chris Thiele from Nickel Creek. Are you kidding me?
Unreal.
Going to play some mandolin. He's so good. He's really funny as well. So he's going to be great and a great part of it. Again, it's at Nowhere Comedy Club, 6:30 p.m. Saturday night, May 22nd. Can't wait to see you guys there. Get your tickets now before it sells out. All right.
We left our story. We had a jet ski Romeo, guy who drove 27 miles across choppy water, didn't know how to swim.
And didn't know how to operate a jet
and was
ski.
a dad of two. So he's a responsible guy.
What are you doing, bro?
For a girl. All right. He did all that for a woman.
For a lady.
And now they're not even in love anymore.
Nope.
Okay. After Dale's daring journey across the bitterly cold Irish Sea, Jessica said, "I love Dale. How could I not after what he did?"
Easily.
Yeah. Bad people can still jet ski across a frozen sea and just to get laid. That's what he was doing.
Risking his life and the life of the father of his kids.
Yeah, possibly leaving his kids without a dad.
Just so he could get laid.
Right?
Let's spell it out for what it is.
She added, people from Ireland have said, what he did was heroic. You should marry that man.
Well, Sarah Dunn, please, out there, tell us.
People from Ireland are generally drunk.
Yep.
Okay?
If it was Sarah Dunn telling you to do it, it's fine.
But normally these are people at a pub who are probably like, yeah, you should marry that guy.
Marry that guy.
Never take relationship advice from people who have zero investment in your relationship.
They don't care. They'll tell you anything.
Like drunk strangers from Ireland don't care how this works out for you.
If you ask me, I'll say yes. It's definitely a story to tell our grandkids. No.
Is it a story to, is it like the story of you driving over to someone's house to kick their ass and smash their cell phone? Is that the kind of story you're also going to tell your grandkids?
For future generations.
After he was released following a 3-day stint in jail, Dale said, "I would do it all over again."
Don't. Why?
So he had to go to jail because he violated COVID rules and came to the Isle of Man and didn't quarantine.
Thanks a lot, dummy.
You got to follow COVID protocols. I don't care. I know that might kill the moment. I know,
but we don't want you to kill other people,
right? Last week, Jessica appeared via video link in court in her hometown of Douglas, charged with actual bodily harm, 2 counts of causing criminal damage.
She's a mom too.
Yeah,
she's got a count for each kid.
She's got. It's a lot to be proud of. Her kids got to be proud too. She is also accused of breaking COVID lockdown rules. I think you do break rules when you go to someone's house to kick their ass.
Well, the couple that breaks COVID lockdown rules together,
sometimes the rules of love are more important than the rules of COVID.
They end up breaking up after 3 months.
Oh, wait. No, they're not. Sometimes the rules of love are more important than the rules of COVID is the tagline for her Lifetime made-for-TV movie.
That's right. That's right.
The pair first met in September last year when Dale worked on the Isle of Man. What does this say about this woman that she can't find a man on the Isle of Man?
It's the Isle of Man. There are tons of men there.
And I will admit that I thought the Isle of Man was Fire Island.
Yeah, it was like Scottish Fire Island, but it's not.
After returning to Scotland, he said he was determined to see Jessica again despite coronavirus restrictions and launched his jet ski from the Isle of Whithorn in Dumfriesshire.
Well, Dumfriesshire really says it all, right? This guy is a Dumfriesshire.
In Scotland, this is romantic. In America, this is redneck Florida. Get on that jet ski and take it all the way up to Jacksonville.
Get from the panhandle down out there.
Avoid those gators, though. But despite battling high waves and losing his GPS.
Waves. Dude, you're going up high waves on a jet ski.
And he lost his GPS.
Oh, my God.
Dale finally found the island and then walked 15 miles to Jessica's home. That is how much he wanted to get laid. He lost his GPS, but his groin then became his GPS. That was his tracking thing. Mm-hmm. At the time, he said, I thought I was lost at sea, but the thought of Jessica kept driving me on. What did I say?
Let his groin do the walking.
That's the guy who wants to get laid.
Let your penis do the walking.
Lost at sea is exactly what this guy was if he thought he had found his true love like this. Yeah. I'm telling you like that. Dale was slapped with a no-entry certificate that bars him from entering the Isle of Man again.
Okay, that's not the only thing he's barred from entering ever again.
Help! His kids, I think his kids and her kids should become friends because
they should definitely become like social media buddies.
Well, I think they can both bond over the fact that their mom and dad are just dummies.
And I'm going to say this. The stupidity of their mom and dad
should bring them back together again.
Either should bring them back together again, or that stupidity will be great stories for their kids to tell their grandchildren.
Right. They can tell their grandkids
about the stupidity of their parents. And that's a great story to tell future generations as a cautionary tale. And that is a show, guys.
There you go.
Stay connected, stay protected, don't get infected. This is not a hoax.
But we got the jokes.
Wear a mask, get vaccinated, and we'll see you tomorrow.
La-ti-da, la-ti-da-ti-da-ti-da, la-ti-da.